Hello students, hope you are healthy and fine. So today our topic is past tense, simple and continuous tense. We use this tense while telling about the past events and actions. To understand the past tense in a better way, let's see this sequence that is given in pictures. So first is Rina and his father brought parts of swing. They set the swing in the garden. Now the swing was ready. Rima started swinging. So here in all these sentences, you must have noticed that there is the use of V2, that is the second form of verb. It indicates that we are talking about the past event or action. Simple past tense is used when we are asking these questions to somebody or when we are answering these questions to somebody, such as what did you do when? When I was a child. What happened? How did you? Now, what are the words that are used for past tense? Usually, ago, yesterday, last year, generally, sometimes, last month, last Sunday, often, long ago. So, these words are used for simple past tense. Now, let's learn about the situations where we can use simple past tense. So, simple past tense is used to express a past event or past action which is completely unrelated to the present. He got several chances. So, there is no relation of this section to the present tense or present situation. When the past time of a completed action event is given. She joined the course in 2015. So here time is given 2015. When the past time is not given but it is implied and definite. He met his old friend in America. So it is definite and implied. When the past time is asked for, when somebody is asking about your past time, then we use simple past tense. For example, when did you go to Delhi? For repeated events in the past, when he was a child, he often sold newspapers to earn money. So this action was repeated in the past. For a past habit, he always helped me whenever I called him. So this was the habit of the person in past. For permanent or long-term situations in the past that persisted for a long time in past, such as he enjoyed his life happily in Chandigarh. In conditional sentences, for example, if I got a chance, I would win the gold medal. So here, second condition has been applied. Let's learn about the forms of simple past tense. Positive, negative and interrogative. If I use I bought new books. I didn't buy new books. Did I buy new books? So here in negative we are using didn't and V1, and interrogative we are using did and V1. Now next is we sang melodiously. We didn't sing melodiously. Yes, must keep in mind that we will use V1 in negative and interrogative sentences when we are using did. Did we sing melodiously? Now, while using you caught a thief. You didn't catch a thief. Did you catch a thief? Interrogative form. He, she worked hard. Now negative form. He, she did not work hard. Interrogative. Did he, she work hard? Now while using they went there by air. They didn't go there by air. Did they go there by air? Interrogative form. So what is the form of past tense? It is V2. We do for affirmative sentences, and when you are making negative sentences, did not and V1. Interrogative sentences, did, V1. Past continuous tense. This tense is used to tell about the actions that were in progress in past. The form used for this tense is was were plus V1 ing. Past continuous tense is also called progressive tense. Why? Because some action was in progress in past. For example, I was watching TV when she called. So she was watching TV and this action was in continuous form. Now let's discuss the situations where we can use past continuous tense. For example, first one is to express an action that was in progress at some time in the past. For example, when I reached school, the morning assembly was still going on. So what you notice there, morning assembly was going on. So it was in progress. Second situation is to express two or more actions in progress at the same time. When at the same time two actions are going on, we use past continuous tense. For example, while Mohini was listening to music, I was doing my homework. So two actions are going side by side. Now third situation is to express an often repeated undesirable action in the past that is not desired. For example, he was always making excuses to help me. So it was undesired and you didn't like that and it was still continuing in the past. Repeated, it was repeated action that was often repeated in the past. He always making excuses to help me. This tense doesn't tell when the action began and when it ended. Yes, progressive tense, past progressive tense doesn't tell us that when the action began and when it ended. This tense is frequently used with simple past tense. We use this tense frequently or mostly with simple past tense. This tense tells that the action was in progress at a certain point of time in the past and had not been completed by that time. So, this tense tells us that the action was in progress but it had not been completed by that time. By that time when you noticed. Forms of past continuous tense: positive, negative and interrogative. While using I, we can write I was reading book. Negative, I wasn't reading book. Interrogative, was I reading comic book? While using we were singing. We were not singing melodiously. Were we singing? You were listening to the teacher. You were not listening to the teacher. Were you listening to the teacher? She was searching his or her guitar. She wasn't searching guitar. She searching guitar? What was she searching? They were sleeping. They were not sleeping. Were they sleeping? So what is the form that is used in past continuous tense is was were plus base form of the verb in ing form. I hope you understood simple past and past continuous tense very well. Thank you. Have a nice day.